Bonsoir tout le monde. Tonight's homework is about asking questions using qui, qu'est-ce que, and quoi. You already know these words. We learned them last year. Qui is the question word who. Qu'est-ce que and quoi both ask the question what. What we're going to be talking about tonight is where do we put them in our questions? What is the word order? You can use qui pretty much anywhere when you're asking about a person. Make sure you have your notebook open, please, and let's start writing these notes down. This is asking questions with qui, qu'est-ce que, and quoi. All right, here we see qui being used at the beginning of the sentence or the question. Qui va gagner? Who is going to win? This means who is going to win. This is the future proche using aller plus infinitive. Who is going to win? The answer is going to be a person. Paul. Okay, the person's name. Paul. Tu as invité qui? This is the passé composé. You have invited whom? It's going to be a person's name again. Nathalie. Now, you know in English it's kind of annoying. A lot of people don't really get the whole who versus whom thing. You don't really have to worry about it in French because it's just always the word qui. Make sure you write this down in your notebook. All right, so that's easy enough. Let's look at qu'est-ce que and quoi. Qu'est-ce que and quoi both ask what. The thing is, qu'est-ce que always goes at the beginning of a question, and quoi comes at the end. So, when I'm asking what, if I'm using qu'est-ce que, it's going to be in the beginning of the question. What are you watching? And if I use quoi, it's going to be the end of the sentence or question. You are watching what? Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? What are you watching? Tu regardes quoi? You are watching what? Write that down, please, and write down the English, too. One more time. Qu'est-ce que tu regardes? What are you watching? Tu regardes quoi? You are watching what? If I'm going too fast, don't forget, you can pause the video, write down what you need to, and then restart or rewind. All right, let's talk about the answer here is a match de foot, a soccer game. Because when you're asking a question with what, your answer is going to be a thing versus a person when the question word is qui. Now we're going to talk about when we use prepositions. After a preposition, you can use qui for people and quoi for things. Tu vas aller au match avec qui? You are going to go to the game with whom? Avec is my preposition. With whom? Avec qui? Avec Loïc. There's my answer. With Loïc. So a person is my answer. On joue au foot avec quoi? We play soccer with what? Again, avec is my preposition, the word with. And the answer is going to be avec un ballon, with a ball. Tu as besoin de quoi? Remember, avoir besoin de means to have need of. This is how we say need in French. You need what? Well, my preposition here is de. So you're going to answer with de and a noun. D'un ballon. Remember, this is de, but because it's coming before a vowel, I drop the E, replace it with an apostrophe. D'un ballon, a ball. You need what? A ball. All right, so that's pretty simple. Just to go back, we're going to use qui for people, and you can use qui anywhere in the question, in the beginning or the end. We're going to use qu'est-ce que or quoi for things because that's asking the question what, and qu'est-ce que goes at the beginning of the question and quoi comes at the end. And the answer is going to be a thing. After a preposition like avec or de or pour, we use qui for people and quoi for things. Okay, once you've got your notes done, we're going to go on and try the exercise together. So if you need to pause and go back and pick up something or write down something you missed, go ahead and do that. Et on va continuer. We're going to write a question about the italicized words in this statement. So the italicized words are the slanted ones here. Ma sœur, my sister. So we know that's a person, which means I'm going to be using which question word? Qui, qu'est-ce que, or quoi? If you said qui, you're right on target. Tu as joué au tennis avec qui? You played tennis with whom? I played tennis with my sister. Let's try another one. Il a perdu son livre de français. Oh no, that's not good. He lost his French book, which is a thing. So, which question word will I use here? Well, there's two ways I can do it. I can use qu'est-ce que if I put it at the beginning of the question, or I can use quoi at the end of the question. Il a perdu quoi? He lost what? Or, qu'est-ce qu'il a perdu? What did he lose? Don't forget, this que here ends in an E, and when it's in front of il or elle, we drop the E from que and replace it with an apostrophe. Qu'est-ce qu'il a perdu? What did he lose? La passagère a passé par le contrôle de sécurité. The passenger passed by security. So, la passagère is a person, which means I'm going to be using which question word? You got it. We're going to be using qui, and we can use it right here in the beginning. Qui a passé par le contrôle de sécurité? Who went past security? La passagère a passé par le contrôle de sécurité. See how that works? It's pretty easy. All right, ready to try a couple more? La marchande parle des légumes. The merchant is speaking about vegetables. He's speaking about his vegetables. So légumes is a thing, and here des is my preposition. So what am I going to do to make my question? La marchande parle de quoi? The merchant is speaking about what? Now you might be saying, Madame Mayo, this is des and this is de. How come? In the statement or the answer, des is plural like légumes. But here, we're just saying about what? So we're just going to use de, the preposition by itself. The merchant is speaking about what? One more, guys. Le joueur a réussi un beau panier. The player succeeded or made a good basket. Well, what did he make? A good basket, which is a noun. So there's two ways we could ask this question, with qu'est-ce que or with quoi. Qu'est-ce que in the beginning of the question and quoi at the end. Le joueur a réussi quoi? The player made what or succeeded at what? Qu'est-ce que le joueur a réussi? What did the player do or make? Okay, my friends, please make sure that you wrote down the examples and their answers. Underline the question words. Go back if you have to and make sure you didn't miss any of the notes because I know I went pretty quickly through this. And I will see you next time with a short entrance quiz. Merci mes amis. Bonne soirée.